Hi, good morning, good afternoon, and or good evening, sunshines and moonlights. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. I'm V and this is V's Intuition. Feel free to like and share my video and subscribe so that you can get notifications on any future uploads. This is a timeless reading meant for you to hear whenever you come across this video. Whether it's in the morning, afternoon, evening, or night, may this reading bring blessings for the greater good. May show the path to love, compassion, abundance, prosperity, purpose, and peace. Just a little note and reminder that this is a general reading, so please only take what resonates with you and do not force it to be your reading if it's not resonating with you today. If there's no messages here for you today, the next reading may have a message for you. You're not bound by anything said in today's reading. Know that you have the free will to do or change anything in your life as you please. Welcome to Self-Care Sunday. I have 3 piles here for you today. I have this first pile with, I believe this is blue calcite, so I'll have you take a little zoom in it, see if this stone draws your attention. If so, this will be pile number 1. Pile number 2 is this howlite stone. So if this stone draws your attention, or just pile number 2, you're drawn to the middle pile number 2. That's that pile right there. And third, I have this opalite. And this will be pile number 3. If you're drawn to that stone or just want to go with pile number 3, that's this third one right here. So we're going to see what self-care messages come through for you in your chosen pile. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and scroll down to the description box, click more, and click the timestamp for your chosen pile, and I will see you there. Welcome pile number 1 for those of you that decided to go with the blue calcite self-care messages. Pile number 1, welcome. This is going to be your self-care messages tarot reading. Today I'm going to go ahead and start off with the self-care tarot deck, and then I'll move on to the pre-shuffled self-care cards, oracle cards, and then I'll draw from the 2 additional cards that the 2 additional decks that I have off to the side at the end, just to kind of help summarize everything. So let me get 3 cards. This is for the blue calcite collective. Pile number 1, self-care messages. What is it that my blue calcite collective, pile number 1, needs to hear? Is that I just want 3 cards. So let's see. If nothing comes out, I'll just riffle shuffle one more time and then just cut it. Take a couple deep breaths. Let's see if we can get in tuned. That way I can get the collective message for the blue calcite first pile. Maybe some of you guys, I feel, need to focus on all these stones I have. For some reason, I felt like a lot of rose quartz energy may be needed. Not just for this first pile, but for today's, look at that Sage of Cups. This is the King of Cups, yeah. Just for today's self-care messages. I just feel like they need like maybe some heart healing message, general, overall kind of vibe, feeling needed. Something that could just radiate and maybe send you some loving, healing energy. Or maybe if you've recently healed, maybe some refueling energy. Card number 2, there we go. And I got 4 cards. I only wanted 3, but we'll see. We got the Witch of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Pentacles there. Alrighty, so you guys got more than 3 cards, so we'll have to take it. So I'll do the read of what I get from the 3 or 4 cards, and then I'll move on to the book like I do, just to get that self-care message for you guys. And we'll start getting into these oracle cards that I have to the side, and then shuffle the remainder 2 decks that I have. So we got the King of Cups, Queen of Swords, Seeker of Swords, with the Witch of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, I have success with the, right off the bat, what I'm getting, this is the Page of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. I'm getting like successful, like documentation, like this is paying attention to detail, paying attention to the fine print. Something about paying attention to the detail, watching something, right? This is some very observant energy. We start off with the, I feel like maybe like some self-awareness, successful self-awareness, especially with that King of Cups. That's very strong intuition. This is honest communication. Someone that can clearly communicate something, very truthful, knows how to use their words. Sometimes they can utilize the words to deliver. You could deliver the messages with tact, or sometimes you could be very direct and come off a little bit brutal. So I don't know if this is someone communicating with you. This can be some kind of a attorney, right? Especially with the Seeker of Swords here, needing to pay attention to some documents, right? The fine print, very intelligent energy, especially with the, let's let that chopper finish passing by. So that could be that could definitely be like paying attention to the fine print, but it's coming off with the Queen of Pentacles energy. That's success, abundance, right? This King of Cups can be some very emotional energy. This is very intuitive energy. Listening to your intuition, maybe that gut feeling that you had or that you have, right? This is like the situation right there. This is a very trusting individual. This person represents someone that you can trust. Whether it's a legal representative or this is just 2 different people here. This is someone you can trust. And this can represent someone that's very analytical. It could represent some kind of a law firm. I mean, not law firm, some kind of law, justice type of field, right? I just kind of summarize it. This could be a physician, yeah, Sage of Cups. So this could be like medical field and then the legal field right here, right? Different messages that I'm getting. What else am I getting with these 3 cards? So it's like this could be some kind of medical provider. This could be a physician, any type of mid-level provider, nursing staff, or just any type of medical staff, right? The Cups, that's the type of field. This could be like a therapist, stuff like that. As a person, it could be someone that has balanced emotions. The need for balancing your emotions, you could be seeking counseling. It could be a psychic as well, right? Some kind of therapy, communication of that sort, because we do have the Queen of Swords here. And that's truth, honest communication. Someone that makes decisions. So this would represent more like a judge, right? If I see the King of Swords, that could be an attorney also, but this is decisive decisions, also represents decisions. It could be a decision you made, you listened to your intuition, you decided on something, like you saw an opportunity that was successful. So that could represent you, okay? So this is different little messages that I'm getting, so that way you know whether this is your pile. I'm reading this in multiple ways, okay? And then I'll get into the individual self-care messages with this. This could represent someone that's very blunt also. Blunt communication, especially with this Queen of Swords right here, right? This is honest communication, very decisive. When this Queen of Swords makes a decision, it's like she drops her sword, right? And that's it. I mean, even though I don't see justice out here, but this is very conservative, can be very strict energy type of stuff like that. right? Someone that represents like some authority of some sort, whether it be some kind of legal, female legal. I mean, it could be either or, right? Legal representative, right? Some type of counsel or some kind of actual judge or something. I mean, I see that big gown on her, so she's giving me like robe of vibes also. And it's just the way the Queen of Swords holds her sword. It's like bam, like she just comes to makes the decision. She goes, "That's it. It is what it is. I've decided." Like, like say if it was a parent, I would be like, "This is it. This is what I said, and that's what it is, and that's it." So like that type of vibe, right? That would be like a judge when they make decision. That could be like some kind of guardianship, some kind of like mediator. I mean, I don't know. Like I don't work in that field, so I'm just things that are coming to my head. That's just what I'm saying. But all in all, the fine print, this could be documents, this could be contracts, this could be anything of that sort. It's a successful, like, pay whatever it is that you had to pay attention to, whatever it is that you went with. This is something you were able to trust. The King of Cups represents like either your intuition, trusting your intuition, whether it be a person, someone you trust, right? And then we have this like authority figure here. Mind you, this Sage of Cups, this is the King of Cups. This is someone that's got some authority as well, but this just like representing a different field. This is matters of the heart, health, healing, stuff like that, of that nature. That's why I say this is the medical field versus this is like the legal field. This could be anything. This could be like some kind of an officer, military person, anything of that form, law enforcement, legal field. They all fall under the same umbrella to me. And this would be like your therapist. So all in all, whatever it is, this is trusting energy, communication, honest communication, and this is like paying attention to detail information that maybe you're getting, that maybe like honest communication, whether you like it or not. But it follows with the Queen of Pentacles, and that's success and abundance, right? Very grounded energy. This is someone that has the Midas touch, right? Like the finishing touches can make things, anything that they work on, it's like it gets done nicely, right? So this, whether this is referring to like some kind of legal documents that you may be dealing, something of that nature. So let's get into the book and see what the individual messages. This is like overall, so you decide whether this is something that relates to you or not. And my flame is up. Where's my cup suit? Back here. Last one. This is the Sage. So self-care message for Sage, it says sweat is a healing modality in many cultures. Okay. Consider dipping into a sauna or bath. Wow. So maybe like releasing some toxins. So it says consider dipping into a sauna or bath, or working up a sweat through exercise, and see what clarity is on the other side. Right? Clarity, clear communication, honest communication. So yeah, something trusting. That's an individual message. So this does confirm some clarity and paying attention to the fine print, something like documents. This represents legal documents, especially with this. Some kind of official document, contract, anything of that nature. Especially, so take it how it resonates, pile one. And it's successful, right? So if you find yourself, or you're in a situation where you feel like stuck in a rut, maybe like you still like wall type of vibe, the need to move the energy, right? So the self-care message, right, is to get your energy, right, your water in your body, your energy flowing. Exercise, break a sweat, sweat some of those electrolytes. It keeps your energy and it gets your energy moving, so that way it helps you get your clarity going, right? So that's the message with that. So for those of you that feel like that, so it's suggesting breaking a sweat, going into a sauna. What was the other thing? Sauna or bath, or even if it's a sound bath. I feel like I need to hit my bowl. This is for you guys. Just listen to that for a minute. So the Witch of Swords, self-care message. It says automatic writing is a channeling practice. Choose a topic or question, call on your higher self and answer the voice. Don't edit or overthink it, just write. So I feel that this is calling for journaling for some of you guys. If you have something you need to release, especially with the Sage of Cups energy, that's giving you like the suggestion of sweat, right? Usually if you want to work out, sauna or bath to sweat out, open your pores, it means you're holding on to something that needs to be released. So just write anything you need to release. Just write it, and if you don't want anybody else to see it, burn the document in like in a bowl, maybe one of those cast iron bowls or cauldrons, whatever, but cast irons, right? Because you could just drop a paper and burn it, maybe on top of some rice or salt, right? So it doesn't get stuck to your I think salt would be good, so it doesn't get stuck to the cast iron. So something of that nature. So I feel like there's a need to release something. It's calling for you to exercise. That's your messages from this Sage of Cups. Like I feel that you may have something that you need to release, purge it out of your system, right? Like when you exercise, you release your toxins that you're holding within, whether it's what you've been eating is a little unhealthy, or whether it's like ingesting things that are not good for you, whether it be alcohol, drugs, or just whatever it may be. Or if for some of you guys it could just be the surroundings, the individuals maybe in the past that you might have surrounded yourself with, and it's just negative talk, or just the individuals in the crowd you were with, the company you keep. So just purging out whatever conversations or whatever you were surrounded with out, just releasing that on paper as well, like expressing yourself in a journal, on a paper, whatever helps you. Be honest and don't overthink it, right? Because the Queen of Swords is honest communication, especially with this Page of Swords. That's someone that's very blunt and direct. So that's that. Okay, so let me get into the, where is it at, that page? Let's go here. Page, where are you at? Here you are. So the self-care message is here is cold showers can reduce stress and improve circulation. This is like the second call for bath with this King of Cups. So I think some of you guys may benefit from some kind of a bath, cold shower of that nature, to improve circulation. So it's calling like the need for moving energy, right? Exercising, move energy. Improving your circulation. Let's see. Cold showers can reduce stress and improve circulation. Try it for a few seconds and give yourself an invigorating start to the day. Help you boost your energy. Get you up and going. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys may be feeling like blah. So these are little things that you can do to help you just change the vibe, change your mode, right? When you shower, just feel like you're washing away anything that is just weighing you down. Anything that you're holding in, just purging it off, out. And then we'll see what that Queen of Pentacles piggybacks to this. This is talking about improving circulation and cold showers. So let's see. The Queen of Pentacles, look, it just opened right to it. So that's definitely meant for you. So it says, lie on the ground and envision your spine sprouting roots. Wow. That unfurl deep into the, sorry, the glare is like messing with me, deep into the earth. Whew, I'm envisioning that. So on your exhale, release unwanted energy. Wow, so there's a lot of stuff you're holding in or have been holding in, the need for release something. So it says on your exhale, release unwanted energy down through the roots. As you inhale, receive what you need. I think this is something that will definitely benefit you, pile number one. So there's a need of like showering, right? Some kind of a sound bath, exercise, right, to purge whatever you're holding in, to release toxins of some sort, I feel. And just laying in the grass, whether it be in the park or if you have a backyard or something, and just imagine connecting with Mother Earth, and that you're connecting deep and you're having your roots just grow deep into the earth. And you're just, as you exhale, you could just imagine like your roots, right, are going deep within the earth. You're connecting with your roots, your ancestors that are here for your greater good. Just connecting with Mother Earth. Feel the love. And then inhale and take it in like you're absorbing the wonderful grounding energy from the earth, from the natural environment, from nature. Take a couple deep breaths. You could spend like 5-10 minutes doing that and get up. So need for connecting with that. Oh, if you don't have grass or anything like that you can do that, then you can hug a tree or sit under a tree and just connect with the tree and the dirt. Like you could just feel yourself, like if you're connecting, breathing in the fresh air, right? Trees bring in wonderful fresh air. So just take a couple deep breaths, and with every inhale, just take it like you're rejuvenating yourself with new energy. And as you exhale, that you're releasing whatever it is that the Sage of Cups is suggesting, right? Whatever pent up energy you have inside. So, with that being said, let's get into these messages. Alrighty. So, self-love messages. I feel we should get into this, and there was a few that came out. So, random messages. Some cards came out more, you know, every pile is different. Whatever comes out, I just keep it. And we'll just see what comes from there. And I feel that anything goes with each other. We'll, again, see what links up. Look at this. Recharge your mind and body. Take naps. That's that meditation vibe. Connecting with nature, recharging yourself. This is your pile. They're already matching up. So next card. Wow, take a bath salt. I mean, I swear, I'm not making this up, guys. So you can even do an Epsom salt bath, right? An Epsom salt bath, a sea salt bath. You know, I hear that that's good. Anything that works that way. You know, I feel that the salt will just attract any unhealthy, like sodium or things that you need to release, right? Like when you exercise, you purge sodium. Throw some, if you want to take a nice rose petal bath, right? Set the vibe so that you can then take the wonderful energy of roses or flowers. And it says, never let the sadness of your past and the fear of your future ruin the blessings of your present. Look at that. That's for some of you guys. Whatever it is that maybe happened in the past, or you being afraid of what might happen in the future, ruin the present of where you are now, the beauty of where you are now. I feel like there was a reason why I just felt the sensation to drop all these rose quartz. And I'm gonna say this is a stone that I read, opalite, that it's a really good stone. They say to put, it protects children, right? I think like little ones or infants or something like that. So I don't know, maybe your inner child if you're not a child, right? Some kind of healing of an inner child or something like that. So That's why I felt the need to put that. And so I added these obsidians, because for me, I find them and I see them as I find them to be, and I see them as a like a recycler, right? Because they take negative energy and they recycle it and convert it into like positive energy, right? They change the negative energy that's around or surrounded, right? And that's why I added the rose quartz to bring in that healing, loving energy. And then I don't know, these stones, they just give me, they're like, also they can be called like angelites, I believe, or something like that. And I just recall there's some type of a protecting thing. So I bought a few of them. Like I feel like you can put one. See, this is it right here. I feel the need to show this pile. This, I was gonna mention it briefly, but I feel because of the way the messages are coming through, this pile should see it. This is an opalite that supposedly also has this energy to protect children, like little ones. So I don't know, maybe because of the blue calcite, so that could be the reason. But I'm sharing it, I think it's because of the way these messages are coming out. So this, I guess, will be energy going towards anybody that might be healing an inner child vibe or something of that nature. So it says it's okay to put yourself first. So that's a little reminder for you. Put this here. Let me stack them up because I know it's a stack of piles and the space will get limited. No one can steal your shine. You are unique, right? No one can steal your shine. Let's see what these two cards are. So I have hydrate and go, let go and move on. So hydrate, I feel it's just replenishing the toxins you're releasing. So there's like, whether it's exercising and you're purging out toxins literally like that you've ingested, or just purging out anything that you're holding in. But just know, of course, if you exercise, you sweat. The need for hydration. Drink lots of water will make a huge difference. Oh, it says drinking lots of water will make a huge difference in the way you feel. So hydrating, maybe you have had like this, with this healing energy and the need to like recharge and stuff, and like the sadness or anything that you might have experienced or kind of feel at the moment. It's like water helps you purge your body, right? Like your system as well, right? Or whether it's toxins like drinking or drugs or something of that nature, I have to say it. So this is let go, move on. Don't allow the past prevent you from moving forward. This is the second time. So whatever it is that's affecting you, might have been affecting you, or you're thinking, right? Write it down, journal it, just do that automatic writing to help you release whatever it is that is bothering you, so that you can let go, right? That let go, let God. Don't forget about the present of where you are now. Let me put this one right here. So that's that. So let's see if this changes the messages. So this one says, take a chance. Every risk is a success when you're committed to learning and growth. So a chance, maybe taking a risk, some kind of like adventure, new beginning of some sort you're embarking, right? That's what taking a chance is. And it says, if you avoid conflict to keep the peace, you start a war inside yourself. So that's a message for somebody, right? Not holding in something just for peace, because then you start a war within yourself, and then what happens? You burst out. That could represent like a I don't do reverses, but like a reversed King of Cups, right? This is balanced emotions, someone that's intuitive, someone that's in tune with their inner feelings. But when it's out of balance, that could represent an individual that just very like out there, like very, instead of very calm, you know, feel your feelings, see how everything feels or whatever. You tend to like, you're just being explosive with your emotions, right? Your emotions run really high. So if you avoid conflict to keep the peace, you start a war inside yourself. So this, look at that. Speak up. This is a message, right? Where's that card that says it's okay to put yourself first? Speak up. Look at that. It's like amped up. Speak up. That's what it's saying. And this is healing begins with feeling, right? Be gentle with yourself and tender with your heart. It's okay to put yourself first. Look at that again. Self-love. Talk about self-love. Self-care. Put yourself first. So let me get into these. So these are just, I feel, repeating messages to help you, I feel, really confirm and clarify certain things for you. So we have intuition, right? That's that King of Cups there. Listening to your intuition. Something that maybe you've been having a hunch about, something that's telling you about taking a risk and speaking up about something. Something from the past, letting go, but speaking up so that way you could just get through whatever it is. Whether it's a legal situation you may be going through. Health checkup. So this is just, I feel, self-care, your feelings. I feel with this, right, medical provider right here, right, not starting an internal world within yourself, right, not holding on to sadness so that you don't become severely depressed. Staying healthy, right, because a health checkup is something about staying healthy, checking on yourself, right, making sure everything's good, taking early interventions before it's something you get sick, right? Like when they say preventing diabetes, right? Your doctor will tell you start to eat a little better, exercise better before you end up in a situation where you can't correct something like that. Because something like that, unless you're type 1, right, it's something that you have wrong with, like your pancreas, right? Something kids get at a young age. That's because of the way, you know, however they were born, and they don't release the enzyme necessary, or I'm sorry, the insulin necessary. So you can correct it. Early intervention was something that you could just correct with exercise, diet, or just autonomic writing, right? So that you don't pent up these emotions and these thoughts that are just going to weigh heavy on you to hold you down. Next card here, it says use your hands. So this is creativity, crafting, whether it's painting, music, right? Maybe piano, cartomancy, whatever it may be. Some type of creative endeavor using your hands. So this could represent you, that you may have some kind of interest of that nature. And for me, when I see this, it's just telling me that that could be very therapeutic for you, because it's something that makes you feel good, something that makes you happy. It's like expressing yourself, helping you just enjoy doing your thing, creating something, making something beautiful, right? Delivery messages, right? Self-care Sunday messages. Let me see if I can put these on top of each other to start making some space here. So there you go for that set of cards. Let's get into these right here. Next, allow unlimited abundance. That's wonderful. I feel like this is something just piercing through, like abundance energy, just piercing through like those stones here, right? It's just coming out, piercing through like this abundance, like nothing's holding you back. You got this, pile 1. Next card, change one thing today, start small. Look at that. Look at that. That has that journal here. Make a little note. One day today. Bring out your journal. Write today's date, saying first day writing in my journal. One thing. I'm abundant, right? We have this abundance. I allow unlimited abundance in my life. Say it to yourself. Affirmations. If you hear things that are very positive and they're useful, start off that way. Little notes to self that You can read in the morning. Designate the first 2 pages for small affirmations, or the back of the book. I say the front because that's the first thing you open, right? So you want to see those positive, energetic affirmations, right? And this is like a snake plant, like my plant that I have here. So this is, for my understanding, these plants are really good for purification, for cleansing, right? The environment, the room, the energy. So this is something that could be very cleansing, I feel. Help you cleanse anything that needs to be cleansed and let go, because there's something you need to forgive. Forgive someone. And you'll get there. Maybe not now at the moment, but I feel that this is giving you, maybe when you get to the place that you can. But you know what? I don't know why. I'm going to say it. Because of the way this is, it's like something you guys might have gone through, pile number 1. You could say, I forgive, and I know, like, no need to feel guilty about something, I feel. So that's for some of you guys. Like, forgive someone and know, like, the need to not feel guilty or feel like you need to carry this weight or something of something that's holding you down. Whew. Okay, let me get into, okay, so there was just one of these I want to do at the end. This is the affirmation, the inspiration, and the reflection. So evolve, look at that, with that abundance, that's what that's giving you, like something piercing through, evolving, like changing, you're changing, evolving, transformation with all these butterflies, like growing, right? Right, even so, like I was mentioning, some of you guys could be this stuff about kids, like healing your inner child. So you are allowed to grow, to change your mind, attitudes, and beliefs, to become stronger, lighter, and happier. Look at that. And your growth is cause for celebration. It's like this evolution, this growth. You're evolving, transforming, like into something beautiful, right? You're healing, right? Because you're growing. So if you're doing inner work, when you heal, you grow, right? You've learned. Okay, so let me shuffle some of these, and then I'll get into these cards. I'm just gonna have to leave them here for now. I don't even know what, I'll put them here. There we go. Okay, so let me get into these. Let's see. Pile number 1. This is for the blue calcite, I believe. Don't judge, but that stone right there, I think it is a blue calcite. Collective. What does pile number 1 need to hear? What message is there for them? I'll try to get just 3 cards unless something extra comes out. Pile number 1. Pile number 1. Can I get a second card? No, it went in. There's 2. Transformation with that butterfly instantly, right? Some kind of major transformation, a rebirth, letting something die in the past, letting something go, right? Letting something go and moving on, right? The butterfly went from a caterpillar, transformed, and now it's moving on, flying, like how this flying, evolving, something like that. What else? Card went back in. One more card for pile number 1. There it is. All right, let's see what this first card was. spiritual work, power up your altar. So that could be anything, your sacred place, your desk where you write, your little corner, like if you have a prayer area where you just have a moment for yourself. Oh, and I just not spiritual work, connect with fire to create change. So I feel maybe lighting a candle. And this is a candle right here. Yeah. Power up your altar, like you see. Candle, powering it up, allowing the energy, lifestyle, wellness, work on your weakness. So I feel that's calling for like hitting the gym of some sort, right? So like work on your weakness, whether it's the writing, the baths to cleanse yourself, the actual like working out to build your strength. This one said something about bath and workout, and I think this one was about like a sea salt bath, right? Some kind of a bath tool. See, I already forgot. Where are my swords? Here they are. But the point was about a bath twice. Cold showers. This is circulation. Yeah, improving it. Well, either way, working out improves your circulation. So yeah, some kind of strength, like you're building your strength, you're getting stronger, right? You're getting stronger to the point where you're gonna evolve and grow, you're gonna fly, you're gonna soar. Whether it's a new creative project that you're endeavoring, right? You may start off and you're working on it, and then you just get much better, right? Because you build that strength. All right, let's get into these healing messages. What are we at? 39 minutes. Not too bad. Okay, let's see. This is for pile number 1. Shuffle again. Pile number 1. Pile number 1. Healing messages. This is for pile number 1. Blue calcite. For those of the collective that went with pile number 1, the blue calcite. I have 2 right here. We have abundance showing up again. So you have security, you have abundance, right? You see like this golden egg, it's in its nest, it's being protected, right? Whether it's spiritual, because I see this feather there, right? The mama bear, I don't, maybe you have your mama bear that passed or something like that. So this mama bear energy may not be there, but the feather's still there, right? And for me, when I see the feathers, that's like the sign for divinity, your ancestors, right, that are no longer here with you in the physical world. Some kind of guide or protector, like you being divinely protected. So there's like sense of security and abundance, right? Abundance could be in any form, not always just financially, even though the eggs are cold. For me, abundance could be abundance in protection, abundance in love, abundance in time, right, to get things done. Abundance in finance, everything. Abundance in a secure home, right? Secure home, like some kind of security and protected. So it says money is energy like anything else, right? And it says you want it to flow and not feel trapped, right? That's getting the movement of money, right? So exchanging money, right? They always say like the need to always like exchange money, like spend money, don't just let it sit there. It says trusting the universe will take care of you. Wait, am I reading this? It says trusting the universe will take care of you gives you the energy of abundance and expectancy in every dollar you receive. Know that you are supported and the money will flow. So financially secure, yeah, maybe the bills get paid, the home, the mortgage, whatever. So yeah, you could pay your health insurance, so you could go get your health checkup, right? If pay legal fees, right? Because it looks like some of you guys are dealing with some kind of legal documentations. And then we have intuition, wisdom, gifts. Connecting with the divine here, connecting with the universe, right? Especially since it mentions something about the altar work, or the right here, right? Like spiritual work, prayer, work on your weakness. Maybe it's something you haven't prayed in a while, and it's something you're going to work on and sharpen, right? So this one says, honor your innate ability to see psychically and trust your gut feeling, right? Remember I talked about that intuition, maybe listening to your gut feeling about something. It could be regarding like this, like legal situation, documentation, some kind of like a authority, law authority, right? Whether it be some sort of officer, military individual, some kind of authority, or a judge or a lawyer or something like that, right? Because this is paying attention to detail, maybe something very blunt, something you spoke up about, something you're going to speak up about. I just felt that there was some kind of calculated risk, I feel. So back to this, trust your guidance and the vibration you feel when you truly step into your abilities. All of your senses rush in. Look into expanding your gifts by taking classes, journaling, meditating, and listening to your inner voice. Look at that. This is like someone that's in tuned, look, with their feelings, meditation, right? That description about laying in the grass gives me like that Four of Swords energy, where you meditate, you're laying down meditating, connecting with Mother Earth. Whew. I don't feel I need to pull anything extra, so let me just get into these. And I love the fact that you're working on yourself, and I feel that there's success because you have abundance right there. What's at the bottom of the deck? Passion ignited. Live with passion by stepping into what feeds your soul, right? That's that creative with your hands energy here, and gives you joy. When you choose to make room for this in your life, the universe responds by creating opportunities that support your purpose and passion, right? Like that abundance in time that I say, abundance in whatever. It could be multiple things. So I'll leave that there. So these are 3 cards I like to, I'm sure you've noticed recently I started doing this. So the intention is what affirmation will help you, what will help you inspire, and something maybe to reflect on, right? Something to think about. So we'll see this. So this is the affirmation card. So it says, loneliness is the poverty of self. Solitude is richness of self. Okay. Solitude, like allowing and enjoying your solitude, right? That's like peace, Zen, meditation, right? So that's a nice little message to see it. Let me read this. Today, be the friend to yourself that your heart most desires in another. That's that self-love energy, like this loving energy, healing energy. That's like a physician, right? That's like healing, whether it's literally going to the doctors or just healing, like self-healing, right? With these little suggestions that were mentioned today. So a lot of call for self-healing and putting yourself first, like recharging yourself, whether it's in a nice bath, enjoying a nice relaxing bath, so that you can rejuvenate. Like you need to see it like when you bathe, it's like you're washing away anything, any heaviness that you may feel, and then you come out of the shower refreshed, right? Clean and refreshed. So let me have you zoom in on that. This is your reflection card, pile number 1. Loneliness is the poverty of self, but listen, second half, solitude is the richness of self, right? Solitude, it's like a choice, right? To be with one. And it says, today be the friend to yourself that your heart most desires in another one. So put yourself first, and it's okay to put yourself first. Inspiration. So low self-esteem is like driving through life with your hand brake on. Yeah. I think there's this heaviness in whatever you might have heard or anybody would have told you in the past. I feel that those are just like bullies, right? Like that emotional, mental abuse type of vibe, right? Psychological abuse. Just know that hurt people, and you just gotta let them go and just work on yourself and make yourself first. Don't belittle yourself. Don't let anybody take your power away. Do you. Forget anybody's BS, the outside world. Choose to be in solitude, right? That's the richness of self, not lonely. Solitude, right? Doing the actual healing work allows for growth. And that's a lot of people that sometimes they don't take the time to do, and they allow to get caught up in superficial mumbo jumbo in the outside world. Work on yourself and build yourself out. Build your self-esteem up. And then this bottom says, compose a letter to your future self. Who do you think you'll be in 10 years from now? Time passes. And it's beautiful to see the changed person and the growth. This person has grown. Wow, look at how they've evolved. Wow, look at how they've changed. That's the strongest people, right? Like the moment of weakness. Remember something about building your strength. That's doing the work, and that's some true inner strength right there. And it's something you need to remember you have. You just need to make yourself and know that it's okay to put yourself first. So let's zoom in on this card here to remind you, in case you want to screenshot this for you. And then the reflection. This one says, I lied and I said I was busy. I was busy, but not in the way most people understand. Oh, look at this. I was busy taking deeper breaths. That's right, pile number 1. I was busy silencing irrational thoughts. Amazing, pile number 1. I was busy calming my racing heart. Amazing, right? Calming your heart. I was busy telling myself I'm okay. That's wow. I want you to hold on to this wonderful energy to help you grow and evolve and not pay attention to the outside noise. It says it's okay to take time for yourself every day. Again, it's okay to make yourself first. Forget everybody else. What is your favorite way to practice self-care on a regular basis? Why is it your favorite? Bath, sitting outside in nature, writing things down, expressing yourself, healing your heart, meditating, connecting with God, higher source, the universe. Receive that wonderful healing energy from Mother Nature, right? All you need is like 5-10 minutes under a tree. Get some fresh air. Breathe in that fresh air. Fill your body with wonderful fresh air. So look at this. I think this is the most important one. I want you to zoom in on this. Screenshot it for you. Write it down on a card. Keep it on your mirror. Look at that. You zoom out a little bit more so you can get the whole thing. I know my hand's a little shaky, but this right here, this is gold. And I feel that this is gold for someone. It's that golden egg, that security and that abundance that's going to get you through some stuff. Alrighty, my lovely piles number 1. We're at 51 minutes. I don't feel it was a long read. I feel good about this, and I feel these messages are here for someone that's going to snatch this information up and take it, go to the emotional, spiritual, physical gym with it, build your strength and grow and evolve, and apply all the wonderful tools that have been applied here or mentioned here with all these cards, and the reminders that you matter and that it's okay to put yourself first, right? Right? Work on your craft, whatever it is that you love. Work on your craft and heal. Express yourself in the manner. go for your checkups. Stay healthy, right? So, my lovely pile number one, I am going to leave it there. I hope that you enjoyed and these were beneficial self-care messages for you, and it resonated for you, and that you were able to take all this wonderful stuff and add it to your toolbox and work on yourself. Continue working on yourself, because the strongest people are the ones that come out on the other end, right? Like that Nine of Wands battled energy, right? The wounded warrior, stamina to keep through, powering through, maybe a little bit beat up and roughed up, been through some stuff, but guess what? You come out on the other end and you're healing, right? The recovery phase, and then you grow and evolve into this beautiful butterfly that transforms and just evolves every 7 years. We literally are not the same person, right? Our cells all change in our body within 7 years, I believe, if I'm not incorrect with that one. So alrighty, now for sure, I will see you on the next one. Bye. All right, pile number two. Let's go ahead and get into your self-care messages. Little reading, tarot reading for those of you that went with pile number two or just decided on the Howlite stone. Welcome to your messages. So what I'm gonna do first is get into the tarot deck, see what the message comes out, get 3 cards out for pile number two, and then I'll go ahead and get into the self-care messages in the book that correspond to each individual card, and then we'll get into the messages here. And then I do have 2 oracle decks that I'll shuffle and draw and see what comes out at the end for you guys, okay? All right, so this is for my Howlite, let me see if I'm saying that right, pile, my second pile, collective self-care messages for the Howlite pile. That's a lot, so I'll put those back in. All right, let me shuffle them one more time. Okay, so since the stack comes out a lot, I'm going to just shuffle these and get 3 out of here. That's the second time it does that. So 3 cards from here for the second pile. There's that one. We'll do this one and then 1 more out of these cards. This is for the Howlite pile. Let's see, we'll do that one. These are 4 extra. I'll leave them off to the side. So let me go ahead and just get into this. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have some money. Look at this. How beautiful is that? I think this was the card at the bottom of the deck when the stack fell out. So it was meant for you guys. So this is definitely regarding just like a connection, an emotional connection. This could be a relationship, right? Then we have finances, right? This is like your legacy. This is like inheritance, leaving a legacy for your family, or you could have inherited a legacy, like some type of traditional legacy or something of that nature. Let me see, what am I getting at? This is like traditional values. This could be a religion. This could be like also like higher knowledge, right? Whether it's like just a literal like higher education, some kind of official like it could be like a trade school, or could be some kind of official building, right? This is like, this could even be some kind of religion, right? Where you go to meet and learn more. So that's what that's talking about, some kind of like a traditional, this is like legacy, family. It could be like family traditions here. But there's a unity here, some kind of connection. This is either a connection or reconciliation of some sort. Trying to see what else. definitely like some secure abundance, right? It's security, it's abundance, secure abundance, a secure connection. This could be some kind of a marriage also, because this is like the Hierophant, right? This could indicate some kind of a marriage, especially with this Two of Cups next to each other. So this could be like an establishment or security of a marriage, a secure marriage. This could be talking about your marriage. You could be dropping a lot of coins because you're getting married. I mean, now I feel like I need to look at the rest of these cards. Let me see, what else do I get for the highlight pile? So like I mentioned with the other pile, I feel that this love, this could be like a unity, a love with all these rose quartz. I was called to put out all these rose quartz today. And I mentioned pile 1 was slightly different, a total different message, but this one I feel is a little bit lighter. Right, with tradition, your legacy, this could be like a security or protection of children, right? Because the opalites that I have around there is a stone that I read somewhere that could be used to protect kids, like little ones, but these are more like children, like young children. So I don't know, take it how it applies, right? I just added the obsidian because it just removes negativity. So I felt the need to do this, so that's why I placed all these crystals for this self-care Sunday. Like there was a need to do that, so I had to go with the intuition. This could be answered prayer, some kind of like an answered prayer also with the Hierophant, since that's religion. This is societal norms of some sort. This could be like a unity. That's why like a traditional unity, right? A traditional marriage, society, the societal norms. This is what that could be. I think your guys' reading is going to be a little bit more and slightly different. So it is what it is. Sage of Cups. This could be intuition. This is love. Someone that's emotionally balanced, in tune with their emotions, trustworthy individuals. This is a trusting king, right? The King of Cups is someone you can trust. Let's see what follows that. The Sage of Wands. This is like a leadership, a very confident individual. You know what, that's kind of funny. I've had my King of Cups and my King of Wands been coming out pretty frequently together in the past few readings. I don't know exactly which ones, but I tend to put out a very large like birthday reading, and it just has multiple timestamp readings. And so I've noticed this is it's repeating and carrying into my self-care Sundays. So these are timeless readings, so somehow I feel this message may be for somebody that'll piggyback somewhere somehow from a previous completely different subject reading. So let's see. Traditions. This is the King of Wands. What am I getting? I have these two kings here. So not that I'm just leaving it to just a male or feminine energy. It's more male energy, but it can be either female or male. So this represents someone that's very intuitive, has their emotional maturity, right? It's the King of Cups, the Sage of Cups, right? It's an intuitive. It could be a counselor of some sort. We want to go into the medical field. It could be any like provider in the medical field, right? And I would put it under anything. It could be any kind of provider, like a mid-level, any like nursing, any type of like medical field provider. And this, in regards to a field, this would be like an entrepreneur, very good-looking individual, very confident individual. This is more like a leadership role, someone in leadership, right? This would be like a boss, an entrepreneur. This represents spirituality. And again, this could be the media, someone that's in the spotlight, right? And as I say that, I'm looking at this, it had this feeling like the flashlight just turned on, right? Like when the spotlight is put on you. That's what I feel. All right, so let's see what this is about. 8 of Wands. There's movement, there's momentum. things are moving, things are happening, moving forward, right? Things going into action, momentum. What is going into action? This knowledge. We have the seeker. I think this is the page. Let me confirm. I always get a little confused whether it's the seeker. Yeah, it's the page. The apprentice is the. So this is knowledge. This is good news. I feel like this guy right here is waiting for something. Like he's waiting to hear something, but this one already knows what's up, right? Because he looks like he's the one that knows. They're in tune. Emotions, they're more comfortable. Like this one seems a little more antsy, waiting for something. And then I have this, the seeker with her pentacle. This is like knowledge acquired. This is something that someone went to go find out, right? This is like also again higher knowledge, seeking education, especially with this Hierophant. That could be education, knowledge, tradition, something going about traditional knowledge, some information, right? The book is open. I see all the stars around and the candles lit. The fire's going. So it's like an intuitive connection also with this Hierophant and this Sage, right? This could be like divine messages, intuitive messages, answered prayers of some sort. I feel like I see this seeker just saying like, look what I have here. So the seeker could be good news. This could be promotions. This is good news about finances of some sort, right? Some kind of momentum, like things are moving. This is also someone like seeking higher knowledge. Again, like going to go learn something new. This could be like trade, you know, any type of like even if you have your career, it could be something for you to go to get higher training, higher knowledge, like something to learn, something to add to your list or your resume, right? Some kind of specialty, like if you have something and you go take a class or a course of some sort. Or it's just simple good news regarding finances. So I'll just get the self-care messages for the top 3 because those were, I pulled these out to get more information regarding this. So this could be some kind of a unity with the, I mean, it could be anything. I don't have prominent signs, but this is Taurus energy here. But I do have like strong water and fire energy here. This would be like a young earth energy. So then if I'm talking about this Taurus, this could be a young Taurus right here. That just gave me chills. I think that's what it is. This is about a young Taurus energy. Some kind of legacy connection. This could be the parents of the Taurus, the parents of the Pentacle, the Seeker of Pentacles. You know, a page is some young energy. This is young. Teenage, it could represent a child. This is like full-on adult, mature adults. So, I mean, take it how it resonates. So either way, we start off with abundance, the 10 of Pentacles. This is security, a secure legacy. This is established inheritance. This could be just like someone that like has worked and so hard to have their established finances, home, everything just secure, right? Or ready for a unity, to a cups, love energy right here also. Could be the couple going here to seek some knowledge, right? Like-minded mentors, something of that nature. This could be a mentor, either you being a mentor or you seeking a mentor. Some kind of counseling of some sort, which would be strongly suggested with this King of Cups, Sage of Cups energy. Seeking counseling, higher knowledge, some education, All enough, you start off with the security, 10 of Pentacles. I don't see nothing negative, and you end up with the good news right here. So I think this would be more for like the Taurus. So I feel that it's young energy right here. The King of Wands is very secure. I see him now more like at rest or something, like just relaxed now. Initially, when I was looking at this king, I was seeing it, seeing him a little tense, like waiting for something. It's like once things got moving, once those 8 of Wands just went into motion, it's like all you could do is just sit and wait. And I feel like something comes out, something's gonna come out. Something like some knowledge, some information, some good news of some sort. So let me get into your 3 self-care messages, and then I'll get into the oracle cards, the self-care, self-love oracle cards. That's the 10. So the self-care message for the 10 of Pentacles says, invest in a small place of black tourmaline. Oh, I'm sorry, a small piece of black tourmaline. So there we have, I have that right here off to the corner right here. So let's see what the purpose of that is. When you're releasing inherited issues or feelings insecure, give it a squeeze. Some kind of security. I don't feel like there's an insecurity. Is it something that you may be feeling a little insecure of some sort, some within your family, your legacy, your family values? I'm getting right here, family values right here. That's giving me family values, right? Traditional norms here. I just got that. Family values about love, about unity, a connection, a reconciliation of some sort. This may be for a few. Some of you guys can have parents of the same sex energy, and which is still, despite of that, it's like you have family values. The love is there. You're taken care of some sort. So that was just something that gave me chills again. So that was something for somebody. Let me read that again. So invest in a small piece of black tourmaline. When you're releasing inherited issues or feeling insecure, give it a squeeze. Some inherited issues, maybe being mocked. I don't feel energy like that at all whatsoever. This is tradition, societal norms. It's like how things are supposed to be, right? Like would represent marriage, right? This represents being busy. This could be a lot going on, high energy, momentum to something going into movement, and it comes out being good news. Something setting into motion. So let me get into this 2 of Cups. So I'm going to dwell on this. Where are the cups? I think they're back here. Yeah. So the 2 of Cups says, call on a loved one and hug it out for 20 seconds. How long it takes to get a good dose of oxytocin flowing. So that's like a connection, a love, a hug from a loved one, right? That feel good energy, which would make sense with the Sage of Cups. This is someone that's having their emotions are matured. They're like balanced, right? Someone that's intuitive, doesn't act up. They don't act a fool. Like someone that doesn't have their emotions balanced would just be with a large outburst of some sort, just express themselves very like just blurt it out or something, right? When someone's immature type of vibe or something. So that's the opposite of what this Sage of Cups represents a nice hug. So this represents like love, hugging, good feel, oxytocin, feeling secure. It's talking about that. Okay, let me see that Hierophant, since it's a major. So the Hierophant says, practice the art of bibliomancy. Okay, I don't know what that is. That's biblio, like a Bible, mancy. It says, go to the library, bookstore, or your own bookshelf. Pick a book at random. Flip to a page, close your eyes, and let your finger find a spot. Then read that sentence. What does it mean to you? That would be like intuitive hit right here, see? Yeah. Yeah, an intuitive hit about a spiritual book. I'm thinking, since this is spirituality, this is your passions, this is work, this is energy. This is very strong energy, right? It's like leadership setting something into motion with good news. Like going off of did you know what I just got here? Going off of an intuitive hit, someone in leadership sending something into motion and getting good news out of that. So that's for some of you guys out there. Like going off of an intuitive hit, especially, this is like psychic energy, intuition, and this is straight spirituality. Someone that is creative, right? So it could be creative, creating something, creating the good news, creating something, setting something into motion. Like a spiritual practitioner energy and a psychic energy. So not necessarily saying that, but it's just to help you understand the energy I'm picking up on these two cards. So it's like going off of your intuition and setting something into motion. Maybe this is very confident energy, very strong, bold energy. Someone in a leadership role. This would represent someone that's very compassionate, very strong compassion, very loving energy, very trusting energy. Someone that could be very trusting, someone you can trust. I mean, you end up with good news about finances somehow, good news about, this could be good news about a promotion, or just seeking higher knowledge, just good news. You could be setting into motion, some of you guys could be setting into motion and going into learning something new, some higher education of some sort, to teach you how to go about traditional ways of doing things. Let me move this out of the way. And let me get into this right here. I don't know where to put this at. I'll leave it here. All right, so the first cards are the self-love. So I'm just going to go through them and see what comes out. So you only got two here, and it says be the bigger person. So let's see how that is, being the bigger person, about maybe a disagreement or not being on the same page with someone. Be the bigger person would be more like that Sage of Cups energy. And it says, be the type that says, I got this, with tears in her eyes. What? All right. So I feel that this isn't related to someone else. Be the type that says, I got this, with tears in her eyes. I feel like I need to zoom in on this one. And then if applies to you, take it. So being the bigger person. So I feel that someone's maybe was in their feelings or something, but I see that there's like this sense of security. It could be related to your partner, right? Your marriage, the person you're married to. For some of you guys, since I do have that marriage, the Two of Cups here, so that could be about you guys. So self-care, right? All right, next. Today is your day. Positive affirmations. Using positive affirmations every day can change your life. So that is definitely true, even if it means writing them down in your mirror, So you get up and see them. Cut your screen time. Put the phone down. Turn off the TV and computer and get active. So staying away. I feel that positive affirmations and cutting the TV screen time down is calling out for anybody that's maybe caught up in social media, because this could be media, right? That's affecting your health of some sort. Listening to a lot of ruckus that's going on. I'm getting. Trying to always look and see what's being put out there. This could be media also. Creative energy, anybody in the media, anything under the nature, whether it's just content creator or literal media, right? Right? It could be your artist, type of artist, right? It's creativity. Never stop the hustle. Start a side hustle. The best way to become your boss. The best way to become your own boss is to start a side hustle. So this could be a confirmation for some of you guys, right? Just disconnecting from television, from distractions, so that you can focus on your side hustle. It's telling you not to stop. Poison, it says avoid toxic people. Hang out with people who will uplift your spirit and not bring you down. And that's that Hierophant energy. Like-minded individual, mentors, people that are within, it could be like a community of some sort, right? Your religion, people that have the same belief systems as you. Disconnecting with certain individuals. Avoid gossip. Get rid of negative energy in your life and don't let it steal your light. See, I feel like gossip, social media gossip, things that you see in the media, TV, or something of that nature is affecting you and distracting you from your side hustle. Celebrate yourself. You've come a long way. Take a moment to celebrate yourself, your accomplishments, the good news, maybe some higher things you set into motion, the higher education, the stuff you learned. Let's see what these two say. So we have evolution starts when you leave your comfort zone. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And you show growth, right? I feel that this is more for those of you that are trying to do some kind of side hustle, venture out, help you separate yourself from any distractions, toxic people. Look at all this gossip, so that you can grow, trying something new, it says. I feel that it's telling you to try something new so that you can expand and grow. And also with cutting out toxic people, avoiding gossip, cutting your screen time, positive affirmations. Some of you guys are probably already outgrown certain individuals that you surround yourself with. You've outgrown just what might have caught your attention or was some kind of interest to you before, right? Because you've grown, you've outgrown. Showing some wonderful growth of some nature. You are the master of your inner world, and you decide how the outer world affects you. Cultivate calm and cultivate a calm and inner state. That's that Sage of Cups energy here. Very calm inner state. So how you react to gossip, nonsense. Look at that, Zen. This is giving me knowledge. This could be you reading a book, right? That's that Seeker of Pentacles energy. Something new, some kind of thing you've manifested, some kind of thing you've acquired, new knowledge. Learning how to just be in your calm inner peace, inner state, despite of what's going on outside, all this rain. But inside, look at being surrounded by these wonderful flowers. Right? Despite of all that rain, inside you have wonderful flowers that are bloomed and growing in your nice little cup of tea or coffee. Enjoying your time, your moment, your energy. Not letting outside negativity or gossip affect you. So next, make a meal. So that's just a message for some of you guys. Eating healthy. We have spend time with friends. Do things that make you feel good. And if it's not making you feel good, then you let it go. Let me move this deck out of the way. Right? Surrounding yourself with individuals that make you feel good. Let me move these over here. That way I can have more space. Let's see, next would be meditate. So we have that meditative energy along with this one right here. So that'll help you get grounded. This is like earth energy right here. Sit under a tree. It'll help you align your chakras, your energy, make you feel balanced. Dance, that'll help your energy get moving. Any stagnant energy, right? Any stagnant energy from excessive TV screen time. Create art. That's like that creative energy here with that Sage of Wands here. That's creativity. That's the arts. I feel that that could be anybody. Media, arts, anybody that could be a writer, actually literally an artist, maybe like to create, any content creator energy, right? Because this is the public eye. This could represent the media. So whatever it is that your side hustle may be, just create it. Be a creator, right? And it could be very therapeutic for some of you guys, whether it's culinary arts, dancing, right? Choreography, anything of that nature. Divinator, right? We got a deck of cards and some stones and some coffee and I don't know what else they got going on here. With some heart cookies right there. Being in tune with your emotions, right? Balanced emotions. Awaken your authentic self. Be true to you. So that's a message for you. Loving who you are. You're perfect the way you are. The way you see yourself. What else do we have? Turn criticism into kindness. So that's that connection right here. Connection with energy that's trusting, not nonsense. Journal it out. Write how you feel. See, like that writer energy right here. Drawing energy, creative energy. So it's like some of you guys are going to be setting some of this stuff into motion. We got that 8 of Wands energy right next to the King of Wands here. And you'll be getting some good news of some sort, I feel. And then this one says, remember your spark, right? Remember that inner light you have inside. You radiate and illuminate positive light, not letting others dim your light. So this one says, you are here for a divine purpose. Remember or redefine your purpose for yourself. Remember who you are, remembering why you're doing certain things. You're doing it for a purpose, right? You have this light. This could be, some of you guys could be a mentor of some sort, shining light on certain things, putting certain things in spotlight of some sort, right? With this, I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that big old, like 7 bright lights. That's what I'm getting with that. So with this card here, I'm going to leave this here. I'll put these for the end, and then let me shuffle out of these 2 decks that I have off to the side. And then this is basically an affirmation and inspiration and reflection message that I draw from this deck that I got, with the intention that it'll be something that either all 3 messages will benefit you and you'll need to hear, or one, if it applies to you. Sorry, got a little distracted there. And this one, and that one fell out. Okay, that should be good. Let me put that here. First message says spiritual work, and it says awaken your inner witch. So right, that's that meditative energy. And that inner witch doesn't necessarily have to be bad, but this is someone that's like in tune with like the earth elements, or just the elements, with your intuition, right? Sage energy could just be spirituality, right? Connection, religion, prayer, something of that nature. I feel that that's something that you would benefit with, or it could be something that could resonate with you in some sort of way, because we have prayers, your answered prayers, and that's what your inner witch can be. Is like you can pray for something, and then it's like good karma coming into you, being able to manifest things. That's what that Sage of Wands energy, right? The creativity, making something happen, setting things into motion, right? Just know that the karma's out there. Physical wellness, nourish your temple to fuel your life. That's that. Cook something, right? Nourish your temple. What you eat, what you take into your body. Avoiding toxins, not just toxin people, toxins like alcohol, drugs. Nourish your temple with the right things, right? Nice tea. Dancing, right? Movement, things of that nature. Professional wellness. Network to create more opportunities, and that's that strong Sage of Wands energy right there. So that could be like some sort of a partnership with some of you guys could be in partnership with your spouse, right? Your significant other, that'll be giving you some good news. The person you're married to, planning on marrying, or the person that you're just living together as a family unit with. Right? This could be traditional, but also traditional things out of the norm, things that you're doing that are out of the norm, but you're just living together like if you were married, right? This is by the book, doing things by the book also. That's the Hierophant, which is the 5. And then again, we have spiritual work, break free from your negative patterns. Not repeating patterns if certain things are not working out for you, right? Seeing what it is that you're practicing, what it is that you're socializing or surrounding yourself with, right? Surrounding yourself with the right individuals. It's like repeating old cycles depending on who is surrounding you, right? The toxic people. So these are healing messages. So we'll see. I'll get like 2 to 3 and see if this is something that'll all resonate with you, or just one. Please only take what resonates, what sits right, what feels right when the message is read. Some of you guys, when you take the time to just spend time, work on your side hustle, you're very creative individuals. You could be a choreographer, some kind of culinary arts, very good at meditation, receiving messages. You could be some kind of divinator, right? With the cards here, creating, drawing. You could be some kind of divinator with drawing, a scryer of some sort, right? With this mirror right here. So very strong spirituality, very grounding energy. Very secure type of vibe right there. But then we do have that bigger person, and be the type that says, I got this, with tears in her eyes. I feel like being there for somebody. This would be like that loving Sage of Cups energy. It says old condition, release something. So this is calling for you to release. Take it if it resonates with you. So it says it's time to release old conditioning and to step into a new way of being, right? That could be like getting out of your comfort zone. One of the cards did say that. The old story of past cycles of blame, shame, and guilt need to move out of your life, right? Setting things in motion to leave your life. That's not stuff that's not for your greater good, stuff that's not serving your greater good, stuff that's just not serving any good for you. And then right here it says, take inventory of what no longer resonates and what isn't your burden to carry. Unload what has been weighing you down. That heaviness, setting things in motion. So this is a little confirmation for some of you guys. Let me get 1 to 2 more. Okay, we got 2. All right. This is talking about karma. Let's see what that is. Past life karma, and it says cycles, right? So remember I was talking about manifesting, creating, awakening your inner it, which prayer, certain things, what you put out is what you get. So just being careful with that type of stuff. But if you just praying for things to go right for you, praying for things, good stuff, opportunities to come for you, right? That's different versus doing things to harm other people. Remember, there's always what you put out is going to come back, and it may always come back to you tenfold. So this card says it indicates a past life. This indicates a past life is the reason why the intense energy surrounds you, the person or situation. Look into ways to clear past life karma and see the bigger picture of a situation by viewing it from a lesson perspective. That's very true. Taking ownership of your part and forgiveness are key in releasing past life karma. This is someone crying, someone's in tears, maybe saying, I got this, something, being the bigger person about something. I feel that this is related to this card. So yeah, that's true. When you have something happening, I did want to talk about that a little bit. Certain things that you may be going through is even in your prayers, like saying what it is, what is this that I need to learn? What is the lesson behind this? So that you can learn it and move past it. Instead of trying to want to harm other people or some sort of that nature, anything that's just like ill wishes, becoming toxic because you're surrounding yourself around toxic people. Denial, deception. There's a situation that you are refusing to see clearly. Living in denial can create false scenarios to see things that no longer accurate. Have the courage and the discernment to dig deep into the truth of the situation. So this is someone not accepting their truth. Look at this. I was talking about crying. So is that what it is? Someone's in tears. Someone saying, I got this. Being in denial. Maybe some kind of denial of something. Someone not accepting the truth about some karma of some sort. That's what I'm getting. Please only take if it resonates with you. Again, you guys, these messages, you know if it's meant for you. It's not that hard. They're just general messages. So all in all, with this denial, the lesson here, lesson. It's basically knowing and recognizing the lesson that the universe, God, is setting for you to learn, so that you can basically dust yourself off and move on, right? So this is like a old conditioning, right? So that you can step in a new way of being, become a new person, letting go of things, not carrying the burden. I feel that this is like a complete message right here. So that, let me see right here. It's like holding on to stuff that's no longer resonating with you, things from the past life cycles, past life karmas, things that have occurred in the past, letting it go. Learning the lesson so that you don't continue to carry it. And not live in denial, right? Accepting things for what it is and learning the lesson and move past this and grow, right? We got that growth card here. So those are your messages for you, my pile number 2. And again, this mentor with this, also this Sage of Cups, that could be a counselor of some sort. So if some of you guys need therapy, some kind of professional help, we have something like that, some kind of creative energy. Maybe some of you guys have been seeking some kind of, like, a lot of spiritual cards came out here, so it could be like literal some kind of psychic witch doctor type of vibe. In a positive way, I'm saying some kind of spirituality with prayers. It could be like a actual some kind of therapist, psychiatrist of that nature. So please always seek professional help, educated help, different ways to help you grow, not to leave you in a very repetitive, stuck energy, stuck cycle type of vibe energy. because I see that's a lot of creative energy. There's a lot of things that can help you express yourself and release certain things too. These are a lot of things that can help you release the things you ingest, the teas, spending quality time with friends, meditating, a lot of dancing, creative energy, writing, painting, scrying, like whatever it is that your creativity is to help you. Prayer, as simple as prayer, things of that nature. So I think I'm gonna leave it here. This was a lot at the end. Initially I was debating on whether this is something negative, or not negative, but a little bit heavy on the heart, should I say. Heavy on the mind, heavy on the heart. But I think it just came out with a lot of messages in regards to routes and options you have to help you heal and express yourself and release things that you may be holding on to mentally or in your heart, or just tensed, right? Because if you have a lot on your mind or in your heart, you become a little bit tense. So the goal here is make some positive affirmations, focus on the positive cards that came out here to help you guide in the right direction. Seek the mentors and the therapies and the professionals that you maybe are dealing with to help you, so that way you can continue to grow and move forward, right? We have that momentum card that's going to finish off with some good news. Let me get these before I forget. So affirmation. So this first card says, what some call rebellion, others call survival. Wow, I feel like I need to read that. This is for somebody. What some call rebellion, others call revival. Survival, not revival. So, right, maybe rebellion, people acting out of the norm, maybe because it's survival mode for some of you guys. So as you awaken yourself to yourself, look around, recognize the beauty in ordinary things. Spending time in nature, right? Awaken your authentic self and be true to you. Recognizing you're beautiful, recognizing the beauty in ordinary things. I feel that this one sometimes says recognizing the beautiful things, appreciating beautiful things. Simple things as when you wake up, like, oh, I had a bed to sleep in, very comfortable. Thank you. Being like grateful like that, of that nature I'm getting. Thank you, and blessed to have the meal that I had today, right? The roof over my head, even though if it's not lavish, but you have a roof over your head, right? So let me zoom in on this for you guys. So this one I felt, what some call rebellion, others call survival. And then we have this as you awaken yourself, look around, recognize the beauty in ordinary things. So that's the affirmation card. Inspiration. A divine power has woven every moment into the intricate tapestry of life to help guide our spiritual progress. It says, trust the power and move through life with confidence and humility. It's like humble confidence. So it's like got some spiritual guidance here that you guys have. And right here at the bottom it says, take care to channel energy in and energy out today. Strive for balance. That's that getting energy moving, right? Expressing, releasing things, meditating, getting your energy moving right there. So like dancing, spending time in nature, moving, meditating, listening to music. And nothing came out in regards to music, but creative expressions, whether it's journaling, drawing, scrying of some sort, right? Autonomic writing, just writing down things that are on your mind just to release certain things. So this is your inspiration. And that's that card there. And then the reflection card says, self-care is so much more than beauty regimen or an external thing you do. It has to start within your heart to know what you need to navigate your life. A pedicure doesn't last, but meditating every day does. That meditation, I think that's the benefit that will help you It'll help you heal whatever it is. It'll help you release a lot of stuff, I feel. It's like letting go whatever's on your mind there. So right here at the bottom, it says, meditate on what your heart needs in order to grow and be happy at peace. How can you implement those needs into your daily life? So that's for that. A question for yourself, food for thought. And just knowing putting yourself first is always good, right? Take care of your health, take care of yourself, your soul, your temple, right? So that way you can be there for your loved ones. So my lovely pile number 2, this is gonna be it for your self-care messages for today. I hope that this was helpful. It turned out to be a little bit of a long read message delivery, but as long as the right messages that needed to come out were delivered for whomever needed to hear this, I'm happy with that. So with that being said, I will see you on the next one. Bye. All right, my lovely pile number 3, for those of you that decided to go with the opalite stone, very pretty stone. Welcome to your self-care messages. I'm gonna go ahead and move that over off to the side, and I'm getting to the tarot message first. I'm gonna draw 3 cards and see what the message is that comes out, and then from there I'll go into the book as usual and then read the self-care message that comes through for each individual card. So this is for pile number 3, the opalite stone. For those of you that went with the opalite stone, what self-care message is there for the opalite collective, pile number 3 collective? 3 cards. Let me see what comes through. Self-care message. First card, Sage of Cups. So we have very strong emotions, intuitive feelings, someone that's very in tune with their feelings or wanting to get in tune with their feelings, balance their emotions. This could represent you, the energy that you're in, right? 5 of Wands, striving. This is competitive energy. This is also a message of avoiding drama as well. Friendly competition. This could be test. This could be you as a healthcare provider that's taking tests, right? If you're in some type of school of some nature, that's what that could be. Annual test maybe, or just test, official test. Or just a message of avoiding drama so that your emotions could just remain calm and just very at peace. Balanced energy, right? You may be feeling a little bit out of balance, slightly emotionally, not disturbed, but just like something's bothering you, right? Mild disagreements, people not being on the same page. Energy, that's what I'm getting with that. Again, I will go into the self-care message for each individual card. One more card for pile number 3, the opalite collective. For those that decided to go with the opalite, what is the 3rd self-care message? 3rd card that needs to come out. What do they need to know? And what self-care message needs to come out? When I see the card, I'm going to take that. Okay, last card is going to be Judgment. This is renewal energy. So this could be a renewal, maybe a test, like I mentioned, an annual exam. So this just could be describing you, something you go through, maybe something that ruffles your feathers about something. You may be a nervous test taker of some sort, right? Gets your emotions, little anxiety up. With this Judgment, it could be something that you renew, right? Some kind of test that could indicate some kind of test that you do every year, every couple of years of some sort, some kind of annual renewal. And by the way this card looks, this could be someone in the medical field, healthcare providers. It could be some, for a spiritual person, like some kind of intuitive or psychic energy like that, since that's what the Sage of Cups can represent. In reference to a renewal, this could be like a realignment, something you working on your realignment, healing energy of that sort, right? Especially with that Five of Wands right here. It could represent you maybe needing to realign your energies, your chakras, something that you're doing because you feel like these wands, right? They're out of alignment. So it's like you confirming, striving to realign your energy, your chakra, which is successfully occurring, right? You see the wings of an angel here, and then just this light illuminating, right? It could be either the sun, that could just be like an orb of an angel, like having guidance from your angels and guides to maybe help you understand, right? This could represent things when lacking leadership, people that don't lack leadership or guidance of some sort, people not being in the same page with things, right? Or just friendly competition, or just not in agreement with something, some disagreements, but nothing to the extreme. So that could represent that. So what I wanted to say with that, this could be also guidance, right? You're getting your guidance or your messages, realignment, a renewal, a review of things to get things back in order. That's what I'm getting also. So if these messages resonate with you, by all means take them how they resonate. I feel like your crown chakra is re-energized, rebalanced. For those of you that might have felt a little bit out of balance, like your connection with the divine, right? Maybe you didn't have a straight connection. This is, I'm getting messages for any intuitive individuals out there. So like you reconnecting, having a strong connection with the divine, right? Because I see that the crown chakra is just illuminated here. That helps you realign everything so that your intuition just feels right and balanced. And this could be something like that when you feel that your crown chakra is out of balance. You feel like your intuition is a little bit off balance, right? You could notice a little bit of drama or competition. Also, I'm seeing you getting the enlightenment of some sorts, this illumination with your crown chakra, like your crown chakra is protected despite of any competition out there also, right? So let me get into the self-care messages. Let's see. Oh, last card back there. So the Sage says, take responsibility for your emotional well-being. Oh no, sorry, that's just a card message. I was like, that does not make sense. Scratch that. The self-care message. So it says, sweat is a healing modality in many cultures. Consider dipping into a sauna or bath, or working up a sweat through exercise, and see what clarity is on the other side. So purging energy or toxins that you may be holding inside. That could be what's having you feel like out of balance, right? Or like pent up energy. Maybe getting into like not major arguments, but just not agreeing, not getting on the same page, not comprehending, not seeing things from another perspective when you're probably a very intuitive, very balanced emotional energy, very compassionate energy. So the need to sweat and purge anything you may be holding inside. Exercise, sauna, just sweating toxins. Maybe you've ingested, went out drinking, and you feel like, yeah, this could be someone that probably has to detox a little bit also. So if that's your message, that's for you. Maybe some simple sweating and exercising, drinking water more, right? So you can purge any drinking or something that you might have done. Maybe you went out celebrating and drank too much and you feel like in a rut. That could be for some of you guys, right? to help you continue striving. This is like that competitive nature, the test of some sort. Wow, for some of you guys, I'm getting some of you guys need a detox, for maybe you get screening tests somewhere. So that's a message for some of you guys with that renewal card, right? A review, like you're going in for a screening because they're reviewing you for something. So if that message resonates with you, that could be coming up for some of you guys. I mean, take it how it resonates. This could be you went out drinking something. You need to go in for a test because you're in the midst of judgment, a review, like they're reviewing you or something. So either work or whatever it may be, right? Maybe you're have someone you report to because of whatever past experiences you've had. So that's another message I just got right now. Let me see what else. All right, let's get into this. And I just read this last message on the self-care for the Sage of Cups, and it says, or working up a sweat through exercise and see what clarity you get on the other side. And it's like the review. I feel like that crown chakra clarity, right? Seeing things, thinking straight. It's more like thinking clearly about certain things, seeing things for what it is. It could be you reviewing your own life, right? Where up to where have you been, what you've accomplished, stuff like that. You taking the time to just review yourself as well after some kind of major test. All right, ready to move on to that Five of Wands. So where's it at? It's over here. So the self-care message for the Five of Wands says, set a timer for 5 minutes and declutter an unruly space in your life. Wow, that does look like clutter, like getting things organized, right? We have that renewal and review card here. So realignment. I've been saying things about realignment. So what I'm getting with that is some of you guys can feel like just out of like whack type of vibe, you know, just not norm, like something's off, right? The need to realign, and it could be due to like a stagnant energy as well. So the exercise will benefit from you, or just moving things in your room, your house, not letting things sit down, maybe cleaning up, which could be like a little hard, right? Like when you let things pile up. So just doing one thing at a time, purging and decluttering. So that'll be helpful for you. So that way your mind can just feel clear, right? So you can think clearly. Because I feel that crown chakra is what's effective there. The connection with people, the connection to the divine, things of that nature. And let's get into the self-care message for Judgment. So Judgment says, forgiveness practice. Write a letter to someone you're having trouble forgiving. Write out all the ways they hurt you and how they made you feel. Then write a similar letter to yourself. Then burn them. Allow yourself to release these hurts as the flames engulf your words. A renewal, right? So this individual message on its own, it's the need to renew, right? If you want to feel like you're renewing a second chance, right? This could mean second chances of some sort in life. Just writing it down, purging it, letting it burn. Again, you can do it in some kind of like a cast iron type of plate. Maybe put it in aluminum or some kind of glass bowl or something. Just let it foil paper. So it's like a nice like therapeutic ritual manner to kind of like help you release and burn away whatever you release, to help you, you know, let go and just let God help you renew, realign you, so you can have that connection again, right? That divine connection to universe, to God, to your whatever your faith is, to help you feel like you're not so cluttered mentally, physically, or emotionally, right? Your emotions right here, spiritually with these wands right here, your spiritual connection also. So that's a message for some of you guys there. Let me go ahead and get into these self-care messages before this gets too long. So let's start reading through these and see what helps you from anything that comes through here. First one, you are a diamond, sweetheart. That's what all the pressure was for. Well, that could be some pressure right there too, some competition, some testing, right? For those of you that took tests, do it, you deserve it. So this is a confirmation for you guys. Let me have you zoom in that. I feel that this is a very important, even a little affirmation or message for some of you. Please take it if it resonates, and it is a message for you, okay? All right, and make it happen, girls. Shock everyone. See, this is do it. So you guys are getting into some, oops, sorry. Some of you guys are getting into, this could be boy, not necessarily just girl. Right? Some test, some passing of a test, a renewal, a review, and then some kind of realignment of some sort. Some major moves there. Let me see. Let me get these closer because I know I run out of space. All right, so let me get, there we go. Next two or three cards. So I have level up, start small, start today, just start. The sky's the limit. The sky's the limit, the realignment, the review, reaching for the stars. Let's see, throat chakra is out of balance. So maybe some singing, some humming, some affirmations, positive mantras that'll help you clear that throat chakra. Exercise. Love yourself enough to exercise and enjoy the glow of health, right? Help you purge. Singing to help you clear that throat chakra. Exercise to purge the energy. Let me drink some positive tea. Let me drink tea. 1 second. Speaking of that throat chakra. And this one says, people start to heal the moment they feel heard. That is true. Look at that. Conversation with your friends, your family, your loved ones. Just some tea and a snack. Or some coffee and a snack, right? Just this card alone, I feel that it's like this sense of peace when you feel heard, right? You don't feel like people are just shutting you out. Let me move these cards out of the way. We'll go that way. I'll leave it right here. Next. So I have time spent worrying is time spent. Isn't that the truth? So this is just a reminder not to spend so much time worrying. If it's something that you can't control, if it's unnecessary sometimes to worry about certain things, it's just time you spend worrying about unnecessary things. There we go. Much better. Next. Okay, so this one says the quality of your life is determined by how you spend your time. Make sure your schedule reflects what you want. Penciling things in, right? Time spent worrying. Don't write time spent worrying on there. If it's not on the calendar, don't spend time worrying, right? Marking your calendar, scheduling yourself, things that you want to do. For those of you, a calendar, you may benefit from that. Let's see, next few cards we have, wow, chanting. That's for that throat chakra. Look at me stuttering. Throat chakra. I'm blending my words here, right? To help you realign, and the realignment can start all the way from the core, the root, and work its way up to the throat. Chanting, singing, affirmations. Look at that, like ohms. They're like saying ohms for those of you that are into like yoga exercises, humming, and maybe connecting with the universe by chanting om, right? Maybe even finding something on YouTube, right? There's always lots of videos that you can, is that cutting out? No. Let me move this. My little tea's in the way. Things like that to just help you feel balanced and centered. Aromatherapy. So a lot of therapeutic energy Maybe lighting a scented candle. I see like she has an orange there. Very citrus energies, mint, floral energies. We have some rosemary to help you relax. Things of that nature, aromatherapy like that, to help you set the mood, the energy, so you can just pick up the wonderful energy, especially if you need something uplifting. That would be more for sorry, for uplifting energy. I forgot what I was saying. I got distracted playing with these cards over here. Just to pick up your energy, your vibe. Of course, lavender would be something to help you relax at the end of the day. Got some crystal. She's wearing a nice little, like, looking purple crystal. It could be a amethyst. Connect with earth. So yeah, I feel that just the need to just get in tuned with yourself, right? Especially since we started with that Sage of Cups here to help you just maintain in tune, intuitive, balanced, your emotions just emotionally matured, very calm, serene, very connected with how you feel, not worrying about the unnecessary. This could just be a reminder to get back to doing these things, right? Renewing, going back, second chance to doing this stuff. It could be something that you fell out of, right? It's like I feel like those ones are just falling out of. Like you could have just fell out of your routine, right? Get back on track, get back on schedule. So this is a little reminder, right? Put it on the calendar, set a time, a timer, a reminder on your calendar. So these next few cards, let's see what this is. We have stay away from drama today. So we talked about that with that Five of Wands, avoiding drama. Look at that peaceful energy in the ocean, enjoying that vibe. The sun radiating here reminds me of that, right? I said this could be like an orb, an angel, or like the sun, the rays just coming down, right? Filling you with energy, right? With that citrus energy, right? That bright sun energy, citrusy, uplifting energy. Commit to self-care rituals, right? Put it on your calendar to take time for you, to do you, so that you could just be in tune and just connect with your inner self, your emotions, so that you can stay focused, right? Enlightened, balanced, stay in the flow of things. Step out of your comfort zone and try something new. So that's that. What with that? And we have stop judging and start loving. So I feel maybe judging people with tattoos, I feel. Stepping out of your comfort zone. So I feel some of you guys could be very like traditional, or find yourself like judging regarding tattoos or something like that. I mean, or just because someone may look different or have certain different interests. So it's just something, just accepting people are different. Step out of your comfort zone. Like maybe being open to different people, right? That you may encounter maybe at work or school or wherever it is. Social circles, something of that nature. Or maybe certain care rituals that other people do, as long as they it makes them feel good and no one's getting hurt, right? So we have mourn here. Okay, some of you guys may be mourning here. It says grieving can be overwhelming but necessary. We are cleansed by letting our feelings wash through us. Only then we can move past the pain. That's that renewal energy right here. So I feel some of you guys have been going through this morning energy. So I feel like it's like this washing away and letting go. Maybe you need to write a letter for those of you that are mourning something. Everything that hurts you, maybe mourning the loss of something, mourning that you just lost something physically, whether it's a relationship or someone that crossed over to the spirit realm, right? Writing them a goodbye letter, burning it to help you release any pain, any sadness that you may be holding inside, and just knowing and accepting that they're in a better place. Whether this is somebody that you just left your life, but just physically, but not into the spirit realm, knowing that certain people are just meant for a season and maybe only for a reason and not for permanent. So you just let them go, and knowing that you're going into your next phase in life and they're stepping into their next phase in life. And just take the experience as an experience. Right? If it's like a breakup of a relationship, a friendship, something of that nature, sometimes also accepting and realizing that even if it's family, letting go, mourning the sadness, the situation, but just knowing that you don't have to put up with certain individuals or anything of that nature, that it's not benefiting you. That may seem a little bit on the toxic side. That's just hurting you emotionally, hopefully not physically, but especially physically, but mentally draining of that nature. So it says grieving can be overwhelming but necessary, right? Cry it out and let it go. That was just me. This says only grieving can be overwhelming but necessary. We are cleansed by letting go our feelings, letting our feelings wash through us. Let me read that again. I read that wrong. I have all these random thoughts coming into my head. I need to stay focused here. I feel like I just need to tell you additional things, but this card says, grieving can be overwhelming but necessary. We are cleansed by letting our feelings wash through us. Only then we can move past the pain. So it's going through the emotions of things, right? And then healing. Do you see that? Like going through the motions of grieving, the stages of grief, and then healing and just resting. So some of you guys are going through it, healing from it. But we have that renewal card. That's a renewal, a realignment, second chance of some sort. Right? Over some disagreements here. All right, let me get into this deck and then the other one, and then we'll do these afterwards. All right. Let's see. What messages does pile number 3, my opalite pile, need to hear? This is for the opalite collective, pile 3 collective. All right, pile number 3, opalite collective. For those of you that went with that pile, what messages? What needs to come out for the collective? Okay, there's that card. Let me see, 2 more cards maybe. So let's see what this is. Spiritual work. It says break free of your negative patterns. See, like that releasement, renewal, break free. Maybe if it's judgment type of stuff, right? We have judging. Stop judging. Judging right there. So releasing those negative patterns, maybe dwelling, playing that little crying over spilled milk, if it's something like that. Go through the motions, dusting yourself off, and just get up and get moving, right? Right? Don't pause your life for anything or anyone. And when someone passes on, I mean, think about it. If you pass, you don't want your loved ones to cross, right? I mean, we really don't know what we go through when we cross over to the spirit realm, but When you speak to someone, and they always like say, I don't want you to be sad. It's kind of like more of a celebration of life. For those of you that, if you're mourning something like that, especially because of the Judgment card, right? Just knowing, keeping them in your memories, playing their favorite songs, eating their favorite foods, keeping them alive in that manner by having them in their memories, talking about them. That's how you keep your loved ones alive still, right? Remembrance. All right, this is for the opalite pile. There we go. Spiritual work again. Connect to your intuition. I see this opened eye, and I thought like this was just a bunch of little eyes around there. Yeah, getting connected with your intuition. I feel all these wonderful things that were suggested here that maybe you might put into your calendar and try, right? We did start with that Sage of Cups. This is all about intuition right here. Sage of Cups there. Maybe releasing negative patterns, like getting caught up in drama, avoiding the drama, right? And I was looking at that 5, right? But then I forgot this card's right here too, literally telling you stay away from drama, right? And this is like going out to the beach, cleansing yourself, spending time in the beach can be very cleansing. And then also just allowing you to connect, right, with your intuition. So I feel definitely calling for something of that nature. If you don't have a beach near you, maybe some sort of body of water, or just spending time in nature, meditating and just hydrating. Simple baths, right? Maybe like a spiritual bath of some sort, whether it be some kind of salt bath, Epsom salt, flowers, whatever, you know, is beneficial, that'll bring positive energies towards you, right? Enjoying some nice relaxing music, some aromatherapy, right? Of that nature, just to help you just release anything. Look at that. Professional wellness. What's this? It says, grow your wealth slowly and steady. See, I feel like there's a renewal. When you balance yourself out, cleanse yourself, all that purging, like I feel that that's like stable money. This is like grounding energy, I feel. So take it how it resonates. You can have some money growing slowly but steadily, right? Some secure money. Spiritual work again. Work with your angels. That's that angel. And that beach energy right here. So some of you guys could be having some kind of like income coming your way also. Nothing major, but you're slowly growing your wealth. Some kind of income coming your way. But it's steady, right? Like I mentioned, it's steady. I feel like the tree, right, with a solid foundation. So this is like something solid, something stable, maybe long-term wealth, right? Slowly growing. You're working towards growing some long-term wealth. Let me see one more. Now I feel like I need to draw one more. Something to help with this professional wealth. Everything's spiritual. So some of you guys could be making money spiritually. Awaken your heart. This is emotions. This is healing energy. Emotional work. Awaken your heart, right? Emotional work with that Sage of Cups. So some of you guys are literally healing from your heart. For those of you that might have been mourning something, I feel like your heart is radiating. It has a light, a white light surrounding it, like it's protected, right? It's healing. It's like coming back to life, right? You're getting out of the funk and the sadness that you were feeling. I thought I was gonna get something for the money and finance, but that was totally different. One more message. No, that looked green. Let's see, professional wellness. So this one says, be creative, be fun, and be ageless. So there we go. You'll be making some money doing what you love, something that makes you happy, having fun with it. These are healing messages. We'll see what comes through, and then I'll get into the affirmation. Maybe 3 cards from this deck. And one more shuffle. All right. What healing messages does pile number 3 need to hear? This is the opalite pile. And I have 1 or 2 cards? 2 cards. So let's see what that's about. So, decision in fear, control. Okay, so what's going on with this one? So this is regarding control. Some kind of darkness, something clouded. So it's like I feel protection of something with the light shining. So that says some decisions and choices that you have made are based in fear and not heart-centered knowledge. Fear is your ego wanting to control. Take a step back and make a responsive choice rather than a reactive one, right? That would be more when the Sage of Cups energy, when you're out of balance, you're more responsive, like you just outburst, right? You just react instead of just be more like, it says responsive, right? Instead of just taking it in, making that decision, observing, seeing how you feel, and then deciding about that. So it says, let me back. It says, then you're able to see the truth, the best choice, with a calm and centered manner. So that's like that Sage of Cups energy when you're balanced and, you know, not just being reactive. So let me read that again. Some decisions and choices that you have made are based on fear and not heart-centered. Fear is your ego wanting to control. Take a step back. Make a responsive choice rather than reactive. Then you're able to see the truth and the best choice with a calm-centered manner. And I feel that that could have been you guys maybe reacting to something, paying attention to drama. But there's like this second chance, some kind of renewal of some sort, some kind of realignment, right? Because you balance yourself out after you've taken the time to calm down, right? It's like no one saw you. So if that message resonated with you, because remember I said this clouded individual with the heart, like the light just shining through. So it's like your heart, right? It has a light around it. It's healed. It's feeling good. So if you could have been emotionally upset, right, with this morning card down here, and it triggered some kind of an action, reaction that caused some drama, right? Your emotions were out of whack. But there's like a renewal, second chances for some of you guys if that resonates with you, okay? So humanitarian, and it says service, and it says your soul longs to joyfully serve. Being of service is a huge calling that is honorable and satisfying. How are you being called to serve humanity? Serve with grace and humility to assist those that cannot help themselves. Be an advocate, a confidant, and an inspiration along the way. That would be, again, that Sage of Cups energy for some of you guys, right? That would be like some kind of healthcare provider, some kind of advocate, a confidant, and inspiration. That's that Sage of Cups. So that's different messages for some of you guys, totally different, right? Some of you guys could have just got it into someone. Your emotions were out of whack, right? You were in your feels, you were out of balance, got into some arguments. And this is for humanitarians, right? Being there for somebody, right? Being that advocate. That would be your healthcare providers. Being an advocate for someone. Being an advocate, fighting for someone, to give someone a second chance in something. I just got that message right now. So yeah, I feel that that could just stay that way. I don't need to do nothing extra. Let me get into these cards. For your affirmation card, if your compassion does not include yourself, it's incomplete. And then forgive yourself for yesterday's mistakes. Practice gratitude for the present moment. So this is forgiving yourself, having compassion not just for others but also yourself, right? Let me zoom out a little bit. So it's a little reminder, right? Practice gratitude for the present moment. Forgiving yourself, right? Not just the need to forgive others for any mistakes you might have made, or any guilt, any judgments. Maybe if it was you judging and you realizing that you were wrong. I mean, hey, acknowledgement, being accountable, saying I made a mistake, forgive yourself, and learning the lesson, right? Inspiration. You must hold your quiet center where you want only what? Where do you want? Oh, like, good Lord. Let me scratch all that. So it says you must hold your quiet center where you do what you only can do. That's like your private Zen space, right? Your private Zen space. And I still feel I read it wrong. And it says choose stillness as an active practice of patience. It's okay to wait. You will get where you need to be. So I feel that this could be a message for anybody that could have just gotten out of their emotions, right? The arguments, the disagreements, right? The not being on the same page vibe, right? The renewal, the realignment, the review of things that you're going through. You're going to get to where you need to be, right? You'll get your second chance to be and get where you need to be, right? Sometimes we feel like we may be self-judging, right? The compassion towards yourself. So I feel that sometimes you may even be judging yourself or being too critical about yourself, that you're not where you expected to be a long time ago. You might have said at this age I should be blah 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 this. Excuse me. Let me get some sips here. It could be something of that nature. So this is also indicating being compassionate to yourself, forgiving yourself, not being too critical of yourself, maybe, even if the judgment was self-judgment, right? Stepping out of your comfort zone and doing something new, maybe because you're not where you want to be, something of that nature I'm getting. So let me have you zoom in. Get a little note, because apparently my reading is not the greatest. So yeah, that said, you must hold your quiet center where you do what you can do, only you can do. So your quiet center, yeah, it's like your Zen place, Zen place, right? Your napping spot, your nature spot, your aromatherapy spot, right? Your self-care rituals. You go just have your quiet moment, right? Or where you can do what you just can do, right? Your venting sessions, things of that nature, right? So this is the reflection, and it says, how do you love yourself? How you love yourself is how you teach others to love you, right? That's just setting boundaries, energy. And it says, picture what it would look like to be loved and appreciated by the world in just the manner you most desire. Channel this image as you move through your day. That's like reviewing the things you want, right? That's just a nice little message for you to keep for yourself. So it's like teaching people how to treat you, right? Kind of like telling people, I respect you, you respect me type of vibe. Right? Living in your moment so that you can bring in the wonderful energy, the love, the vibes, right? The compassion that you have for yourself, so that others have that nice energetic exchange. So I think this is it. I believe I pulled all of the cards and flipped them over. So I am gonna leave it here in my lovely opalite pile. I hope that this was a loving beneficial self-care set of messages, and that you were able to grasp whatever message was applicable to you so that you can apply it to your life and it can help you go about your daily life or your day. So with that being said, I am going to leave it here and I will see you on the next one. Bye.